Today I would like to go over I am going to go over the things that I have learned from my video lectures, which is about accounting. Okay, so let's get rid of this. All right, accounting. So accounting basically identifies, records, and communicates. That is the basic concept of accounting. And communicate economic events to interested users. Now, economic events include financial events, and the users would mostly be investors. Yes. And so, building off of that, let's look at a transaction. So, to identify a transaction, it would be an exchange between three parties. Also, it can be considered, so let's add. Alright. When we define accounting as identifying, recording, and communicating economic events, and if we look at transaction as an example in economic or financial event, a transaction is actually an exchange between two parties. Yeah, as simple as that. What we do with the parties is we identify, then we record. So how do we record? We recorded by the recording process is divided into record, classify, and summarize, which I guess in accounting is journal entries. And communication at last would be to prepare examples of that accounting reports are the financial statements that we all know and love. Good. Okay, we can talk about the users because it's but that's kind of given. We all know what users. Then we learned about GAAP, which stands for generally accepted accounting principles. The GAAP is standard is set by FASB. Well, these are the relevant parties that involve SEC. Contrary to GAAP, we have the IFRS, which is set by ISSB. Okay. Now we're going to talk about some of the principles of accounting. So, there's this thing called LIG. Historical cost. This thing called historical cost principle, which dictates that basically if you buy a building in 1970 for $10, and even if it's 2020 and that building has rose to $100 on your balance sheet, that pays the $10. That should be all. Good. Good. That's the only principle you have to know. There's the opposite of the historical cost principle. It's what is called the fair value principle. This isn't. Yeah. Related by this is related by GAAP, except when we are talking about certain assets. Good. Now that those are the principles, let us talk about the assumptions. Now, the first assumption is the there's the economic entity assumption. This one is that everything is money. Good. So everything in accounting is money. So key state is that if no money value anymore in accounting. Okay. Next, there is the economic entity assumption. Is that this concept of entity is the corporation is separate from individual. Now, there's three types of corporations. The first one is called proprietorship. Second one is called the partnership. And third is corporation. This proprietary means it's by one person. This means it's owned by two or more persons. And this means it's ownership divided by shares. Okay, so next we're going to be talking about the accounting equation, which I have to say is sort of important in accounting. So what is the accounting equation? Let's start by first describing assets. This is too simple for you guys. Liabilities plus stockholders, and just honestly, simply put, equity. Now, if we to give a brief description of each account, assets is basically resources the business owns. But this resource has to provide future benefits. examples of assets is cash, PP&E, yeah, so cash and PP&E.